So your product finally works. The customers are happy and the metrics are growing and your Slack looks like stock exchange on fire. Every message is urgent, every feature is critical, and you, the founder, are now playing the role of the technical leader, the project manager, and a firefighter all at once. Congratulations! You have reached a stage where your MVP team is no longer enough. Not because they are not good, but because your system is not yet built to scale. At this stage, you need to understand certain things. Number one, the hero culture doesn't scale. In your MVP days, your team worked on hero mode. Everyone worked on everything and somehow it worked. But at scale, the same culture becomes chaos. You cannot grow if the success depends on individuals pulling all night years. You need now is not the heroes anymore, but a system that doesn't need heroes. And that is where leadership, documentation, and process begin to matter, not as the bureaucracy, but as the oxygen. Number two, replace the coordination with the clarity. Let me tell you the painful truth. The coordination kills the clarity. Too many meetings, too much back and forth. So instead, replace the coordination with the clarity. Document your core architecture decisions. Create your internal wikis. Every answer should be live somewhere. And use asynchronous communication tools like Loom, Notion, or ClickUp. The goal is simple. Make the team run without constant verbal alignment. Because the most scalable system is the one where people don't need to ask your permission every 2 hours. Number three, build teams like micro startups. At the stage of scale, your company should not feel like a big factory. Instead, it should feel like a network of small and autonomous startups. Each squad owns a problem, not the task. And they have everything they need to solve the problem. A designer, a developer, and a product thinker. These model how companies like Spotify, Figma, and Atlassian scale their innovation with. They don't grow by adding layers, but they grow by multiplying ownership. Number four, upgrade from managing to mentoring. When you hit the stage of PMF, that is the product market fit, you cannot manage the people like interns anymore. Your role as the founder evolves from telling people what to do to making sure people know how to decide. Create mini leaders, not mini you. Think of your role as the gardener. You don't grow the plants, but you create an environment where it can grow by itself. Number five, the process is not your enemy. Most founders often think that the process kills the speed. But at the stage of scale, no process kills the trust. Without proper documentation, your senior developer spends half a day explaining old bugs. Without proper QA flow, your velocity collapses under the bugs. And without proper deployment process, your launch becomes Russian roulette. So what is the trick? Keep your processes lightweight and living. Processes should serve the people, not the other way around. Number six, structure is your new strategy. Scaling is not just about adding people. It's about multiplying complexity. Every new developer adds exponential communication links. And that is why without structure, you will end up paying more in misalignment than in salaries. And that is why the best founders treat structure as the strategy. Notion did it with squads. Slack did it with rituals. and GitLab did it with documentation. Each found their rhythm before adding headcount, and that is how they scaled gracefully. Number 7. Culture is your invisible code base. Let me tell you one founder secret nobody else told you so far. Every growing startup has two code bases. One is in GitHub and one is in its culture. The first one builds features, the second one builds trust. If your engineers stop believing in your mission, the best ones will walk away. If your culture rewards speed over the quality, you will drown in technical depths. So protect your culture like your valuable repository, because it is. At MVP stage, you build fast. At PMF stage, you build right. Now at the stage of scale, you must build forever. This means that you need to consider system over speed, and clarity over control, and leadership over labor. The founders who last are not the ones who work harder, but are the ones who learn to step back without stepping away. So when you ask, how do I build a growth ready tech team? The answer is that stop building the team, instead start building the system that builds the teams. Because the scaling is not about how many people you can hire. It's about how many you can trust. If you like this video and if this is useful to you, then kindly like and subscribe for more startup wisdom and share with your founder friends. Thank you so much.